see what either not out of.
Wait!
Got it.
He's still gonna go with us anyway, so yeah, let's track the quest. Extreme cosplay. I see some blood on the ground.
Trail leads to the house on the hill,
Which stands silent as a grave.
I don't need your comments, by the way. If you're coming with me, doesn't mean you're like... Stay away. And be silent. The tracks of the murdered man using the... Okay. I don't need Witcher senses. The blood is visible. What's that?
must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate.
I'm not sure he broke his legs while falling here first. There's blood upside there. Meaning he was already injured. Well, he could also break his legs after he fell, so yeah.
Gate's locked from
Trying
the
to be
inside.
smart.
Clearly been jostled though.
Doesn't work.
Something tried to get out.
The very thought sends a cold wind down my back.
Then go home!
He tried to crawl away, though he was heavily wounded. Something horrifying
Doesn't look
must
like
have been
he was
happening.
crawling, more like trying to walk. When you crawl, you leave another kind of trace. Yes. Female Sherlock. It just doesn't work. Hey! I remember when I was younger, there was a TV series about Sherlock's granddaughter. It was kind of a during our time, and I liked it. I remember how she tried to find fingerprints, and I remember trying to copy that. Didn't really work. What do they really want me to do? Oh, break the door. Okay. Open sesame. Oh. Look at that. More
Damn it.
bodies.
Good gods!
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical.
His
Servant.
fellow?
Stabbed to death. Over a
Stabbed.
dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
But Geralt says stabbed. Monsters do not stab. They do not use knives.
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive?
He's so nervous, look at him. Stop. It's annoying.
Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Sword ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Little?
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Ceremonial bowls.
Damn
for
it,
little
stop.
sacrifices.
Okay, we
Of
got
what?
it.
Please, do not say humans.
Oh, what is that? Apple? Okay. I'll take that. I think I already read it like 100 times. Well, not really. Oh, I didn't even see him here. Wait, what's that? Blood? No, it looks like water.
Burn marks. Some
Burn.
catch fire. Explode. Strong stench.
Interesting.
Multiple wounds on the body. All punctured puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson.
But he just said it's a human. It's just that he's wearing non-human outfit. New. How new? They released something new? I mean, I played that, I don't even know how long ago. At least System Shock 1, I think. It was alpha version, very early.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee.
I did play it some time before I actually played System Shock 1, you know, and I did like it, but when I played System Shock 1, I enjoyed it too much that I don't even think I will be enjoying that remake. I mean, it's just original is...
Double it scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
I really liked it. 2 weeks old. I'll have to check it. I didn't know. Really? Does it look better?
Perhaps there's no one inside after...
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
I hear someone.
They remain there?
Such a heavenly place, and such horrible things happen in here. Who are they?
Listen,
Hard to tell.
I'm a witcher. I'm here to
I
help
don't like
you.
this.
But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first.
Since it looks
You
completely
mentioned
different.
them. Who do you mean?
Yeah, I'll definitely
Those,
will.
I don't know
Thank
what
you,
they were.
Chris.
Spirits. It all occurred to
You
us
know how
suddenly.
I love the first System
We
Shock.
were staging a scene, the death of paying homage.
And I know
There
that
was
you
a
didn't.
flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Safaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson.
Really?
We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, why, it's a first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter. A Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job.
But I
Summon
can't
it again,
promise anything.
Whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge? The giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last Elfin King. You will need at least 3 individuals.
I really wouldn't want to put them in danger. I'm not an asshole after all. Not entirely.
Damn it. Can't risk. Can't expose you to danger.
Master, if what you say is true, then I was the cause of this massacre. Unintentionally, yet nonetheless, I have a duty to assist you. A moral one.
Gods have us in their care. I shall help as well.
Let's get to work.
I can't
Start by
believe
clearing the
this.
corpses.
What's
Got
the
some
point of
time.
this
Won't
choice,
start the
then?
reenactment before nightfall. Think Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood.
You put these
Just
people
keep the danger
into
at bay,
danger
and I shall be generous. Through and through.
you ask for money. What is it, baby? Don't look at me like that. Your mom is not crazy. I'm not talking to myself. There's some people watching
I
me.
will stand, or rather, sit
I
in
swear.
for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler, who we must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Cool, I'm gonna have that kind of... Oh, cool.
Divethaf, the elven king, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Light all the lamps. 6. Is this the lamp? It is. How did I miss this? Oh. I'll take this too. Don't mind me stealing some stuff in your garden. Totally alright. No, Carol. The controls are really not that great in this game.
Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elven bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands.
Where? That's wine. Where do I take bread? Excuse me. Place an offer. Okay.
Then Divethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine. Gwinoet. At long last, the elfin king grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
Shield? Where's shield? This music is so sad. Draw? How can I draw? Okay, I guess I can draw a sword, but how about shield? Is that only tentacles to you, Binary? Hi. I don't think it's in my inventory, by the way. Ah, maybe it's in quest items. Ancient elven sword. I don't see shield. Where's shield? Oh.
Elven king, erect in
That's
his
how you
pride,
do it.
drew his blade and dropped to his knees.
The shield. No, I mean, I
acknowledging
took the
his
shield. I
final
couldn't
defeat.
realize how to take it in my arms. And kneel. Okay.
Ludovic
Just don't kill
then
me.
spake.
I feel so
I
silly.
accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Oh. What? I thought they were my friends now. What? Who's doing this? Who's doing this? I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Are you kidding me?
The sculptures. They
Usually
came
it's
alive.
otherwise. They should
By
be
what witchcraft?
relaxed.
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past
Defethov?
because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall.
It's just...
For he sculpted
When you look at the
wood
face of this
statues
man, you do not
with
expect
columns
that kind of
that
voice.
masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Not
Yeah,
fully.
in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words, they're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this, your reward.
Would I get
Farewell.
more if I didn't call them assholes, basically? I'm gonna miss that voice, though. That character. Let me save. Okay, let's continue with main quest, I guess. Yeah, we stayed here for too long. They look like twins.
Here our paths diverge.
Yeah. Wish you luck, my friend. It's dark and creepy outside. Maybe I should have waited for morning or something. Imagine taking a walk and... Wow. It's just that the place is just gorgeous. Yeah, I would be scared in real life. I'm afraid of darkness. Well, it's pretty bright for a night, I guess. 1 a.m. in game. But I would prefer some company with me, I think. I'd be more afraid not of the ghosts, but of some bad people. Hey, they're taking a night stroll too. Oh no! Run! I'll run too, by the way. With massive forests? No. No, never been. There's some forest in not far from my place, but I haven't been there since I was a kid. I just don't have anyone to take walks with. Wait, don't slide. What? What? Apparently I just killed someone and got achievement for it.
I sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of
I
rhythm.
don't have time for you, sorry.
Message. Trying to tell me something.
Spoons. I was mentioned about them.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Yeah. Another one. I don't really know much about curses, but this doesn't sound nice.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Actually, I do. I do enjoy it, but I don't do it much lately. Pretty much never lately.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
Like it's just lying down there somewhere. Maybe one of the spoons have it.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Well, I mean, I do have places to take a walk at. As I mentioned, the forest is not too far. I can actually just walk to it. There's also a park. But it's just that I won't go there alone. I need a company.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Forest got wolves? No. It's like not a huge forest like in Tundra or something.
Smashed mirror. As if
Just
someone
some-
couldn't stand to look at themselves.
Some forest trees, like before there you go to the lake. There's a lake there at the end of the forest. Bears.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Stained diary. For a few days now I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain, so strong that at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like yesterday, I looked at in mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today there are no wrinkles, but I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's got to be because of those damned herbs. She was cursed. It's a girl, apparently. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me, and legged it. Yeah, I think she pretty much planned it. My family started to suspect something, although I'm cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. Take Nola with me. Oh, I wish I could. She's not a young cat, you know. She's I don't want to call her old, but she's not very young, and she's been living her whole life inside the apartment, and it was very stressful for her when I took her to summer house of my parents. Took her there. It was stressful for her, so I'm not sure if getting her out is a good idea. I make sure to open window for her so she can take her little walk there. You know, just sit near the window and have some fresh air. Okay, I've tried. She's so adorable, stretching out there. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this. Lead. But a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had to chase off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find a herbalist. I cannot think, and it is getting hard to write. Loneliness, no family. Eat. I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. It's like diary of a person turning into zombie from Resident Evil. Remember in first game there were such diary.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Nola. I'm still not done investigating. Oh.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Yeah.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Spoon key note. This certifies the item up for auction. An antique spoon key. Stop it. Forged at the Christopherson and Sons workshop in 1210. Belongs to Smeagol. What? Owner of the Pheasantry? My precious.
White's obsessed.
Wait, I think I got a new quest. Which is not even related to... No? Thought I saw it as a quest. Okay. Strange.
Thoroughbred.
Is that her family?
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse?
I mean,
None
she
shall
mentioned
sit
she
and
had
dine with you at
family,
your
so I
table.
thought maybe.
It makes sense.
Decaying letter. Dear Master Levasseur, I know you trek outlaws for pay. I've an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I have drawn you out here and why we can't meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me as for the person with whom I meet. For I am, afflicted by a curse, or as I hope, and why I have turned to you, the side effects of medicine given to me some time ago by the herbalist. Oh, so it's a letter she wrote to her. Hi Stefan. You'll have to hold through it, guys. Soon after I visited this herbalist, she disappeared without trace, and I desperately wished to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you, I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part of it for your services. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, am I gonna do that? I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. Interesting. I am aware this is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Marlene de Trastamara. That's the name of the girl that turned into a monster. Interesting. Metal spoon. Is that important?
Woman's name scratched into
Do you
this
know
wooden
him,
spoon.
Chris?
Romantic. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Whose name though? Marlene?
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck, indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Oh, that's alright though, Stefan. I'm glad you said hi. That guy from the other DLC? I'm not sure. I mean, you can have this DLC without the first one, right? Well, I don't know, they might make a connection. Who knows?
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Is that a vine? Been a while since I had any glass.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
He always does.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy.
Into cauldron? Are you sure it's a good idea?
Set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives
He
here,
actually moves his
definitely
lips.
afflicted by a
he's,
curse.
he's
It's
talking
been trying
out
desperately
loud.
to lift it.
Imagine monsters looking at him and he actually comments out loud and stuff.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Are you sure there's no other way to do this quest? Like, maybe I can save the girl? I like the name of this quest. We're gonna do this, I think. Father knows worst. Also, there can be only one. Sounds familiar because when I started the DLC's description kind of mentioned that there's another Geralt. But I thought it's gonna be in the main quest. Apparently, it's a secondary one. I'm curious about that. Yeah, hope to see you next time, Stefan. Nola, don't. So what's the plan? Am I hiding somewhere? Hide in a place with good view?
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Like, where? Under the table. It's gonna work. Oh. Refrigerator. Refrigerators that look like this, where I just hidden myself, remind me of Silent Hill 1. Did he actually sleep there? I should have saved the game. I don't want to hurt this creature. Hi. That's the I mean, she was a woman before she turned into a monster. And I want to help her.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help?
Look,
I've seen the words of the
it's
curse
cute.
on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
She looks like she came from Dark Souls. She needs to be bigger though. Much bigger. Are we gonna sit and have a dinner? Oh no.
You tried to bring folk here.
convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Thank you. You could be a little bit more gentle.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to
Stanita.
you.
Oh, she's cute.
Need to get this right.
I like
Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
I mean, we read stuff about it. She didn't even eat yet, so is there a point in swapping spoons? Let's swap it.
Been searching for the right spoon for years, right? But curses can be tricky. Key to this one just might be that you can't eat with your own spoon. That's why we've swapped.
Oh.
This isn't right. I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down.
No! I don't want to kill you. Stupid creature.
Damn it. Didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the... Wait, though. Except cut it down.
What do you mean cut it down? Kill it? No! How did... I tried my best. I like her so much. I want to help her. She's cute as a creature though. She won't be cute as a human being, so... It's better if she stays like this.
Seems I'll have to kill the light in its own junk heap.
Seriously, that's all. I won't kill it. No. I wonder if I missed something, if there was a way to save her. I bet there were. Was. It's gonna be a long way. I heard you, Geralt. What? I think I broke legs or something. What just happened? I just jumped. Oh, yeah. I can't. This game is killing me lately. And these long loadings take almost half of my playtime. I still don't have a horse. It's just not available for this DLC, I wonder. Okay. Please don't die. Whee! What's this sound? Sounds like stop. It sounded like a lot of people. I thought they were having a party there and they didn't call me for it. I mean, I hear wolves in the background, but I guess I confused wolves with party. Thank you very much, Binary. Yeah, you sleep well too. Wish you good night. The sky looks really unrealistic right now. Hey, people! I'm not alone. Woo! Having a night walk?
Yes, like you drunk in the gutter
We
again.
act always with reason.
See some beautiful castle in the distance. Must be some Disney princess living there. Okay, we're getting really close, but I don't see any structures. Right, it was pretty much in the forest. The weather, it was nice a couple last days, but today there was some rain and it became a bit colder. Hey Apple Pie, how are you? Yeah, I played Deus Ex 1 and 2. Already finished them. My nose. Yeah. It's a great game. I even loved second game, which most people did not enjoy.
Think your friend's hand'll make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Spying on me?
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but, alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition.
Can
to make
you
a
do
long
that?
story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be
Arousal
very, very
is-
dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've
How can
ever
we
seen
do
an
this?
enraged
It's not
vampire,
something
you
you
know very
can
well
just
that all who find themselves nearby
do by will.
be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather
Oh,
not
I
have you
know.
lunge at
I'll
me,
take you to the
claws
bank.
extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Yeah. I really am interested in this question.
All right. So what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air.
Bank.
I will
We
enter
need to
one, be
visit
confined.
bank.
You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Sexy. Perfect. Let's go.
Tesham Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna.
I really hope.
Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What? Kiss?
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that
What?
sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshem Mutna. My head's spinning
Raven.
already, and you're...
It was
Your
helping
stuff
you and
smell
you
quite
just
tasty.
killed it.
And you're starting to scare me.
Why did you have to do this? Now I'm upset. I was upset about that monster lady. Now I'm upset because of crows. Too much sadness. I guess I do, Chris. I can't do anything with that. I
We
mean,
have arrived. The
I like-
sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
how do I put it? I guess I like them to do this, but then when I think too much of it, maybe I don't. Who cares?
You lead.
Yeah, sorry.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
Would you like some? No?
Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms. The vampire hideout.
I didn't take the
Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species
first
once.
time he did it
Toussaint.
himself.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first
Oh.
place we saw.
I hope it looks great. Boring. Wait, what? Human husbandry and care? Human. Wait. And the vampire crypt or something? That's an interesting book to read.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The most important aspect of raising human livestock is to provide the herd what's that? With conditions that, on the one hand, guarantee their survival, but on the other hand, do not extend too far beyond the minimum needed for that survival. I thought husbandry actually means care. Now it doesn't start too nice. It should be borne in mind that people are creatures bestowed with great intelligence, or rather cunning, and instincts that allow them to gain as much as possible from their environment. In terms of husbandry, this means humans will always try to obtain more than we give them. It is recommended, therefore, to provide each individual with a place to sleep, a meal twice a day. Twice? Why not three? Thrice? Is that a word? And permanent access to water. These conditions, and toilet also, please. These conditions, which might seem overly luxurious to some. Oh, really? Ensure the optimal production of high quality hemoglobin. More details on diet in later chapters. Also essential is access to air, without which humans die within minutes. Wait, does this mean vampires do not need air? They don't breathe? There isn't, I guess they're dead. No heartbeat, no breath. There is no need to be concerned about the ability of human livestock to multiply in the conditions described above. If they are ensured a minimal existence and male and females are mixed, they will copulate irrespective of whether they are in What does that mean, copulate? Like they will multiply. It is worth mentioning. So this book is actually about raising human beings as pets. It is worth mentioning here that there is a school of thought that suggests treating human livestock with greater freedom and care, including providing them with better quality fodder and a certain degree of freedom. This allegedly ensures a greater amount of favorable elements in blood and makes it tastier. However, it is worth mentioning that this method of husbandry is much more difficult and requires emotional bonding techniques, which will be discussed in the following chapters.
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent reading them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
Interesting. Like livestock, like a life refrigerator. Is that what they mean? Look at that. A leather? Oh. How do you like this? Do you like this? I guess kinda looks cool. The sound of this horn causes nearby sirens to drop out of the sky. And this item is in my inventory. What? Interesting. I need to drop some more items. 42. I'm thinking what I can throw out. Doesn't weigh too much. I don't like this outfit, so... yeah, I can drop this too, I think. Okay! Now I can run around. It's stronger, but it doesn't suit. Also, this looks like shit. Okay, I'm ready.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes.
Well, he said it's like a
Great many
torture
beings
chamber,
breathed their last here.
so it was obvious.
Cliffs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
That totally answered my question. Oh. Wait, it's a relic. It's not an outfit, is it? Well, whatever.
Cells. Who for?
Ah, disgraceful.
excruciatingly so, this particular page of my history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right.
Transcript of a conversation between Master Ezekiel Hildegard and a human being. Well, I guess I'm kind of interested. So the first one is that Master and human being is be answering why. Who are you? My name is Alex Viscount. Why is your skin trembling? Skin? I'm scared, sir. You're scared. I don't understand. You don't know what fear is, sir. No, I have mastered your language, yet some concepts are beyond me. What is fear? It's a feeling that destroys every other feeling. It controls your head and your heart. Well, it's too wide of a description, I'd say. Doesn't really answer the question. What do you mean? I thought it was a kind of pain. I have carried out tests in my laboratory on people, and I discovered that a mother subject to appropriate stimuli is able to forget about her child and think only about how to avoid pain. So fear would be similar to pain? No, pain rules the body, but fear is born in the heart. There's such thing as fear of pain. Oh, yes. What you say is very interesting. I think I will have to examine your heart in the laboratory. What do you mean, examine? I mean, examine. Take it out and subject it to a proper examination. But sir, that would kill me. Yes, your mortality is a great inconvenience. But it was not me who created your species, and I am not responsible for its excessive frailty. Yeah, but you cannot, you can just not add to their death numbers. The conversation was carried out in human language and such. It was written down. The transcription does not need translating. Okay. Yes. Money.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadloves.
So it's like vampire clans. Classic.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tadet. Those who went east beyond the
We already
mountains.
heard about this one, so it repeats.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadloves. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
Wait, so how many? 3 clans? That's all?
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham.
Okay.
My
got it.
tribe, and Deadloves. We both remained in this part of the world.
I fear fight. Feel fight. Smell it.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel
I don't like this.
entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophagers.
Oh, okay. So, you know what? This outfit kind of reminds me of Kane's outfit from Legacy of Kain. What is that? Do you see this? Oh, right, Regis. He was moving. Did you see that? And by the outfit, I mean Kain from original Legacy of Kain. I think his armor went red when he turned vampire in the beginning of the game. If I remember it right. Where is it? I don't see a place to place a bait. Where's the prompt then? Come on! The button should appear. It's not appearing. Great. We're gonna get stuck here. Perfect. I love this game. I fucking love this game. Are you trying to make me look stupid, Grace? Okay, it's my mistake now, not games. Now I feel embarrassed.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Okay, I'll save again. Oh, okay.
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
I told you, Kagmar thrashed about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
And I'll have to fight, right?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm it down. Something.
Please, go. You won't be able to. We must force through this.
Can you?
We just
Oh
smelled
my
the blood.
god, Geralt. Shit. I think I'm gonna die soon.
I shall overcome. Good. I can hear more coming.
More? No, please. I'm definitely not ready for this. Okay. Fire. This is ridiculous. I actually switched to an easy mode when I was replaying the part that we already played in the beginning of the stream. Yeah, easy. Who needs Sekiro when you have Witcher, right? I hate this chair. What? What is it, baby? Oh, why are you so cute? What is it? You had a nightmare? It's so cute. Sometimes she just comes to me after she wakes up, like if she had a dream and she needs to get petted. How would this be on hardcore? Don't even want to know. Nola, don't touch Mike.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what did you do once I
So it
Don't
doesn't
know.
matter how many I
Calm
kill,
down.
it matters.
Somehow.
Please, no. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Or does it? Yeah, it seems like his bloodlust gets healed. Yeah, it seems like I actually have to kill a specific number of monsters. You fucker. What?
Hanging in there.
It grows.
I shall overcome.
Good. I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out.
That was intense, okay? He looks like a mole.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
Such a cutie. Now kiss. A few
Get you out
hours
of here.
later.
The concoction.
I'll give you something. If you know what I mean. Okay. No, he needs a concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
You don't look too good.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss
Didn't
it.
he?
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
found
I
Dettlaff some
thought
other
he
way.
pretty
I
much
did not wish you to
said
use any other way.
that's what I should
that
have
occur to you?
expected.
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Resonance, it's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is
Not sure.
important, Geralt. The
You
slightest
shouldn't have
deviation
slept through the whole
could
thing.
cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
I think I actually did some mistake while making that potion or whatever it is. Nola.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment. You jumped the queue, sir. But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count... Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it. Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Can't. Okay. What is this? His Dettlaff's memories?
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff?
What was that?
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
Okay, that's how he lost his arm. But I don't get it. Why did he do that? I'm lost.
Awake at last. You writhed like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy.
From System
Seems
Shock 2?
Dettlaff had made friends with him, still killed him, chopped up his corpse, and he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such
It
emotions
might
in
have
Dettlaff.
provoked
Keep in mind,
strong
he did later
emotions
murder
in him.
Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair.
Of course.
Rest up. Be back as soon as I
That's
learn
fair.
anything.
After I fought monsters and met some another monster, I almost fought it. Yeah, sure, you do need to rest, not me. My last thought before I succumb to sleep. Eternal one? What do you want, cat? Ow. Damn it, I wanted to read that book. Oh, now I can. There's lots of thoughts. If there is no death, does life exist? But there is death. Hate is a very interesting feeling. I have noticed that people improve themselves with it to great effect. I guess, yeah. If you do not at least try to control this feeling, it can really consume you. And even little things can provoke a huge hatred inside of you with time. Sometimes I would like to stop thinking. Yeah, that's what I actually do when I go to sleep. Because if I start thinking thoughts like this, I will never be able to fall asleep. I remember how falling asleep was taking me at least 40 minutes to an hour to really fall asleep, and sometimes even longer, just because I was thinking. But clearing my mind helped me fall asleep in minutes and seconds. Maybe also the fact that I'm very tired helps too. If we were to create a god as a humans have, what would he be like? As the humans have? An hour is not much. When I have 5 hours to sleep, I'd say hour is a lot. So I have like every minute on the count. People justify bad deeds by good intentions. I'm not sure if there is greater idiocy. I can't fully agree with that. I would drink the freshly squeezed blood of an infant. I know I can't, but I hope that its velvety taste will send me to what? Did Vampire write this? Because this is some crazy shit. I strive to live like a person, and it means that I have ceased to feel good among people as well as among my own. Maybe I made a big mistake. Yeah, it's definitely written by Vampire. Nah, an hour is really... that's a lot to me. There are some times when I have like insomnia, but it's not that often because I'm getting so tired that I fall asleep in minutes. I have always wanted to write. I am very tired. Fuck it all. Amen. People don't think about the present. They usually remember old times or worry about the future. No, I think, well, most people do live in old times. They think about past a lot. But I don't think a lot of people actually do think about future, especially the youth these days. It's like, they do like to dream about future, but they don't really plan. Like, yeah, I'd like to do that in the future, and that's all. That's what it stays as that. They don't eventually do anything. And it's sad because time is lost. I have a feeling that my friend Detlef will die. I'm sad. Hey, is that this guy's notebook, Regis? I think I just read your stuff. I'm sorry.
Not now, Geralt. I could not move a step without your assistance.
Hey, got formula for a regeneration potion. Can I make it? It's not really a formula, apparently. When it's cited as a formula, it's cited sometimes some different way. What's that? Were you just crying? I heard something. Oh, he's coughing. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Maybe we can fast travel to a closer spot. Yeah, very close. Go there.
Who would have thought? Knights trading in wine while some witcher guards the pond.
Excuse me?
Oh, what a day.
I can hear how
Welcome
dirty
to
the
Beauclair.
the
City of
road
Love.
is, how wet it is. And wearing open shoes is really not what you want to wear on such road.
My eyes are up here, stranger.
Well, don't show some other things into my eyes then.
Bootblags don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
Almost 7 a.m. Geralt. By the way, we do need to meditate anyway.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Can't you tell? His father. What if I am? Geralt, I think it's time to become a daddy. I think Yennefer would be happy. She actually wants a child, a real child from both of you. But you know, his mother maybe. David, why there's no such option? They should add it with a new patch. I'll write them. The creators. They probably don't care.
His father, and you won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father. A grifter, a cheat, just like his brood.
I'll teach him
He was not
honesty.
real father.
He'll not leave
I'm
muck
real
at our
one.
shop door just to draw patrons to his own stall. So back away, drifter.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it?
Not
Well,
gonna
then
happen.
we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to me.
Are you serious? Look at me and look at you guys.
We'll break your legs, vagrant.
Teach you to help soft laws and cheats.
Now from the gate.
Ow.
My goodness, how I enjoy a good mud butcher.
Fighting system game. So amazing. I can't. This is too epic. Sorry, that was loud. My controller on the table vibrates. What? Don't say such words in front of Russian. Why he know? Okay, good. They just tired. They decided to take a nap.
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Get off
yes.
my way.
We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Oh look, I guess they woke up. Hadn't good enough.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Are you serious?
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, Come morn, you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So, what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
What?
But my
Don't.
boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
This is suspicious. Don't do that.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What?
That face.
Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine.
That's actually a lot.
Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Such an asshole. But I'll try.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know. For free.
I
Yes,
feel
sir. Of course,
like
sir.
a piece
As
of
you wish,
shit.
sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name.
Poor
A steady
kid.
patron. Gets his boots
Why
cleaned
did I
every
do
few
this?
days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait
I
here.
didn't see that.
Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir.
Why didn't I see
I
her
do not look up to
before?
see
Yeah,
where
that
folk
kid
come
ran.
from.
Wait,
clean.
wait, I didn't see.
It seems
can
you're
I
having a
take
rough
a look?
go of it.
Oh, you're here.
Hey.
Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St.
See?
Lebioda's cathedral.
Even if I
With
didn't
it,
give him
you
money,
will serve
we're
3
gonna
times as
help
many
him.
patrons at a fraction of the effort. And piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you.
They
Perhaps
look
later.
fine. So, there was a fine lady.
Handled
over
that kid pretty well.
With that?
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Are you the one I've been seeing? I'm pretty sure she was wearing just panties.
1, 2, 3. Ready or not, here I come.
What is going on here? Ah, it's their daddy, right? Hans? That's how it's called?
Humblest greeting.
Oh, hi there.
Taught as a ram's goalless you are. And you drool like a boar sniffing juniper cones.
Ugh.
Humblest greeting.
I feel a hole in my heart. And you meant it.
Are you sure it's in the heart? Okay. Sorry, Regis, I'm back. What am I doing? Nothing. I'm helping Regis to find his friend, apparently. Don't judge me.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
So what's the plan?
We shall talk later. Let's
Toy
find
shop?
Dettlaff.
It's a toy shop?
Close. I can feel it.
Hey, crows. Lots of crows. Whole place is filled with them. Surrounded. Crows like vampires?
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Why not? Can
Give me a
try
moment.
that. Showing off.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
That horse toy was moving. Creepy.
He here? Sense him.
I didn't know you can just
No,
ask.
he's
He
not
here?
but he was here recently. His scent is still
Here.
strong.
It's a correct English.
Let's look around.
By the way, meditation.
This is no time for idle chatter. We must find Dettlaff.
Sure, and that's where you're looking for him?
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look
Place
around.
is both creepy and sweet. Is he making toys and sells them? Suspicious letter. Didn't have a chance to read it.
Dettlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing
that's
in 3
why
days.
he killed that person.
Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory. but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Nola, stop.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
I bet it wasn't too long ago. She's a human being, and I have a feeling she still looks as gorgeous. Or not.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Dettlaff grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Dettlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go,
even if she loved him,
Is
she
that so hard to
could be
believe?
too afraid to stay
Do you
with
know
him.
no
That's
humans
true.
who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave
Only
no way for him
months?
to find out.
Come on. If you're really, really into someone, you'd search for them your whole life. Maybe I'm just romantic, I don't know.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
True.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Oh, Nola, you're so cute. Why are you so cute? Don't do that. More clues, huh?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
What? It also crossed my mind. Let's call things what they are.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must
I
have brought
wonder,
someone
did
joy
he
sometime.
draw this picture? Because, wow.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
To be honest, a lot of women actually look alike in this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if you did, Geralt.
Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these
Somebody.
puppets rather disturbing.
Did you see that?
No dust mark.
Aww.
Somebody moved this here recently.
This time there's no mistake.
Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
I find these puppets
Broken.
rather disturbing.
Whoa. That's deep,
Somebody
Geralt.
fixed this recently. Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter, all of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute.
I
Now that I
wonder
think of
who
it,
it
I'm
might
beginning to
be.
wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Why, if it's a vampire, why don't they just kill what they want to kill themselves? It shouldn't be that hard for them.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
I don't know.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go
How?
on, don't be
With
shy.
my
See, you've got it all
concoction?
figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
If
It's
you know
a
what
rather
I mean.
bold plan, but... Were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it.
Why?
We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
That toy will remember this, Geralt. Report to the Duchess about your hunt for the beast. Right. I think that's who actually gave me the quest. I totally forgot. That's why I was like, why do I even need to report? You know what, guys? I think that's the spot where we will call it a day, a night actually, because well, it's like Nola, 11:30 p.m. here, and I need some rest. Yeah, I know that there's like a lot of skill points, and I'm still collecting them with each level, but I'm not sure there's anything interesting there. You know what? I did obtain some update in the previous quest that we completed with the portals, remember? I shall look into it more, but not today. I saved, right? So yeah, I'd like to thank you very much for joining me again. I'm sorry that we had to redo some stuff in the beginning of the stream. I tried to do it as fast as possible. And well, I wish you all a good rest. Take care. Have fun. Also have a very easy end of the week, and I hope to see you next Saturday when we will play Tomb Raider 5. And you know what? I think we're gonna finish it, because as far as I remember, that section we entered is actually final section of the game. I don't remember how many levels there will be, but yeah, we shall finish it. If we will finish it too fast, we'll play next game right away. But yeah, not sure. I may even get stuck there. Okay, good night, guys, and see you next time. Bye, everyone. No, not now. Now.